I've been through your training grounds. I survived what your initiates couldn't.
What are these? You've brought the dead here?
Not just any dead. Our dead. You think you can walk into our village and insult us? Imperial dog?
No, he speaks the truth. Our initiates failed, where this man did not. Welcome to our village. You have earned the right to be here. More than those stooges Mafiorin pays us to protect.
I'm not here to prove myself to you. I'm here for proof you're worthy of me.
There are limits to what we'll take. Stay close to your Imperial friends.
They're afraid of you already. I'm Ensign Ver. The Moff asked me to congratulate you and pass on a message. He's transferring credits to your accounts as a gesture of goodwill. A taste of what's to come for all his valued allies.
Tell the Moff I don't work for him, and I won't be bribed.
Yes. I'll certainly let him know. He also emphasized that he's counting on you to force the Mandalorians' respect, and to eliminate any threats to our security. Good luck.
Of course, Commander. Our relations with your people are based on respect, not just credits. Your concerns will be addressed.
See that they are. Retorche me.
My lord, Zola Alvarez, diplomatic service on assignment to the Mandalorian settlement. I'd like a moment, if you please.
For a beauty like yourself, of course.
That's very flattering. A pity we have to discuss business. The Mandalorians let us use their village as a staging area. But they're starting to resent our presence. It's time we moved on. Not far from here, there's a bunker in the hands of Gamorrean raiders. Brutish, deadly creatures responsible for the massacre at the Vaktuin mining colony. But if we had that bunker, we wouldn't need to share resources with the Mandalorians at all.
I'll clean the bunker with Gamorrean blood. Our troops can live in style.
That would be very generous of you, my lord. The Gamorreans will mount a stern defense, but if you can soften the opposition and bring me their base's computer codes, it'll be enough. The Imperial garrison can complete the takeover, leaving the Mandalorians to do what they will. With the Gamorrean base conquered, we won't need the Mandalorians anymore.
Oh, Garrus Palin, inventor, artist, and general mischief maker, at your service. You look like a man of taste. Perhaps you're interested in my sonic earwax removal system. Oh, or this shiny globe. It will stay with you wherever you go.
I don't understand the purpose of a globe that follows me around.
Why don't you buy one and tell me? All right, all right. Look, I'm not really a junk salesman. It's just my cover. I'm from Imperial Intelligence's Experimental Weapons Division. Supposed to trick hapless fools into testing a new weapon. But you're neither hapless nor a fool.
Untested weapons are the best kind. Such unexpected results.
My lord, I see you are not only a connoisseur of fine things, but you have a curious mind, like mine. This is the Sand People deployment device, designed to send a signal that stirs up Sand People against the enemies of the Empire. I need someone to plant this device over at these farmland coordinates. It's the perfect test site, abandoned but covered in wildlife for the Sand People to attack.
I suppose I can give it a look.
The device should have a range of 2 kilometers. There are Sand People settlements all over this area, so it should be plenty. That's what I'm trying to find out.
person without its mask on. Gotta look at his face and everything.
That's right. Jumped me out in the wastes. Took him down, then had a little peek.
Well, what'd you see? How'd he look?
Dead.
Take a breath. Your news can wait that long.
But sir, Warisman Ordo is dead. We followed him and saw... It was because of the poison. The Sand People got him.
Then he is not the best. This trial is for the best of men. That is what Warisman Ordo came to Tatooine to prove. Do not mourn for him. The only true death is to fear to try. Like the Imperial puppets who let politics dictate their lives.
If you're trying to pick a fight, you're going about it all wrong.
I'm an old man. Fighting me would mean nothing for someone like you. I've heard of you, Sith Lord. The Empire says you're someone to be feared. Not that I give a bantha's backside what the Empire thinks. They've backed out of a perfectly good war to hide behind a piece of paper. If you want to change my mind, you're welcome to try.
I never sign on until I've read the fine print.
The Sand People produce a lethal poison. The only antidote is kept in their holy shrines, guarded by a sacred number of armed guards. To prove yourself, you will take the poison voluntarily, and then fight your way to the antidote before you succumb. It was this which killed Warisman Ordo, and many others who were called hero on different worlds. Will you take the poison?
I've survived worse.
More guts than I'd have wagered. Here it is, then. You've got the time it takes the poison to travel from your arm to your brain. By then, you'd better have the antidote in hand. Sand People are all over the place. Finding their shrines will not be the hard part. Surviving long enough to reach them will.
Oh look, a genuine Sith. Must be here to join in the fun. There's blood enough for all.
Don't mind him. Gesda was injured in the first wave of attacks. He's been hyped up on adrenals ever since.
Only lost a few toes, most of the feeling in my head, nothing serious.
We've been sending squads out all day. A mere dozen Mandalorians dead. Meanwhile, the bodies of our enemies pile up. Care to try your luck? Test yourself against the most fearsome Sand People on this rock?
I might be up for a good trouncing.
Don't know a sane person who isn't.
This vicious Sand People tribe is rallying for a major assault. To destroy our village and anything else they come across.
But instead, we'll destroy their tribe, stop the spread of Bloodgouge's influence, and revel in glory.
Nothing like a party to unwind after a slaughter.
It's a good tradition. But first we've got to destroy the Sand People. Maybe even kill Bloodgouge too.
He's defeated more Mandalorians than anyone else on the planet. But today, his troops will be smashed, his power broken.
What do you say? You up for butchering some Sand People? Throwing yourself against the forces of their most legendary leader?
I'll rip apart the Sand People and scatter their remains.
Make it messy. They don't deserve anything less.
Kill as many of them as you can. And if you can take out some leaders before you fall, more glory to you.
Task just for you? Oh, thank you, Master.
triumphant return. That is, my senses tell me my renegade prisoners are all dead, for which I thank you. Did the Jedi fall as well?
The Republic has learned not to underestimate our strength on Tatooine.
You'd think that lesson would have stuck from the last war, no? The Imperial Reclamation Service will hear all about your work defeating the 24 Jedi who viciously ambushed us. No, don't say anything. My initial count could have been off. They have no way to verify. Let them be as impressed with you as I am.
Acting post